Hi everyone, ready for another sweet spot yoga? We're going to get everything going. I want to get some dancing warriors done. I know they're favourites of yours, so I think we'll warm up with a few of those and maybe get into something a little bit deeper as we go. Alright, so again, as always, please do come into a comfortable Sukhasana position. And we'll just take a few deep breaths to connect in to ourselves. So remember that Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, shoulders down. Just for some people, I'm sure this will be the first time you've had a chance just to sit and have a few breaths and just be. So let's just do that now. A few deep breaths. Feeling of togetherness, beingness, and just envelop you. And you know, if this is just your yoga practice, just sitting for a few minutes on a mat, that's fine. You know, that's fine. Might just be all you need to do that day. But for those who want a bit more, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, take the right hand down, bring that left hand over and really reach over. Good, and exhale. Inhale, back up. The right arm up. Exhale. Inhale, back over again. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. One more. Each side, exhale, and back, and again, exhale here, and back, well done. I want you to take your hands behind your back, and if you can, make a prayer position at your back, or if not, you can just grab your forearms. I want you to take the shoulders down and round, okay? Sitting up nice and straight, I want you to take the chin to the chest. And then I want you to slowly roll the head round, just very gently, nothing too deep, just enough to just waken up a stiff neck, particularly. And then down again for the other side. If you've been sat at a desk all day, this is the practice you're doing when you get back from work. Come back to centre, well done. Nice deep breath in, release the hands. Bring the hands up, warm up, twist. Exhale down, warm up, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to centre, inhale the arms back up again, warm up, twist the other side. Shoulders down, remember, chest lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done, back to centre. Please take the feet out in front, point and flex the toes. And circle the ankles 3 times in one direction. Excellent. Well done. Alright, okay, so we're going to come round and come forward, back into downward dog. Take 5 breaths here, because I want you just to start to really slowly puppy dog the legs. So you're gently stretching through the calves and the hamstrings here. Okay, make sure your back is nice and straight, you're gazing up towards your tummy. Just take it easy. Hamstrings and calves can be particularly tricky, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning. So just take it easy, be nice and kind to yourself. I'm doing this gently. And of course, if you're really struggling with that, you can just have your knees bent here and just slowly see if you can try and bring some length through the backs of the legs. Okay, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now what I want you to do first of all is I want you to take the right foot in towards the left foot up to the hands. Okay, so we're going to come into our warrior one position. All right. So we're going to do a little dancing warrior sequence here. So we're going to come into Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. And then we're going to exhale, bring ourselves round to warrior 2. Inhale, we're going to bring ourselves into reverse. And then exhale, bring ourselves over here. Okay, so Parasvakonasana variation. Okay, and then we're going to come back to warrior 2 here. Exhale here. So we come round to warrior 1, we inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Okay, reverse, inhale. Exhale, over to Parasvakonasana, inhale, back to warrior 2, exhale here. And again, warrior 1, warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse, exhale, bring it over. Inhale, back to warrior 2, exhale here, keep that core strong. I know it's a bit of a struggle. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, back to warrior 2, exhale here. Last Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Virabhadrasana, sorry. And then we're going to come forward here, and the exhale, come back. Warrior 2, exhale here. Now we're going to bring the right hand behind us, underneath here. Bring the left hand over, grab the hand, and come nice and deep into a low side lunge. 1, 2. Now you can come out whenever if you're really struggling. I'm going to go to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to release the hands, bring them to the front, come back into plank. Oh yeah, you can feel that on the left leg, can't you? 1, keep it strong in the core. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Push back to downward dog. Adjust your feet again if you need to. Again, you can puppy dog through for the count of 5 breaths, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, keep it nice and deep breaths, okay? Now we're bringing the left foot in now this time. We're going to bring the right foot up, okay? Now we're going to come into our warrior sequence again. I'm going to come around this way so I don't have my back to you. Okay, ready? Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Look at that right middle finger. Inhale. Reverse. And exhale. Reaching out for that gin and tonic, okay? Back to warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, bring the pelvis round, facing front. Virabhadrasana 1. Pelvis comes round to the side. Warrior 2. Lunge as deep as you can. Reverse. Exhale. Back to warrior 2. Exhale here. And again, pelvis comes to the front. 1, 2. Inhale 3. Exhale. Back to warrior 2. Exhale here. 2 more. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. So just make it a nice dancing movement here. Bring some dance into this, you know. Exhale here. Last one. Upward. 2, 3, and then lunge nice and deeply. 1, 2, get nice and strong in the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I know it's strong, 9, you're doing well, and 10. Release the hands, bring them front the way round, come to pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Push back to downward dog again. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now what I want you to do now is I want you to do an inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to swivel round on the balls of your feet, okay? And I just want you to just bring the weight forward on that right arm and bring yourself up to assisted side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done, that's tough. Back to downward dog. Again, you need to adjust your feet, that's fine. But just get into the proper alignment for downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on, now the other side. Well done. Okay, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done, everybody. Back to downward dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, now I want you just to bend your knees. I want you to do a wee jump and land nice and gentle. Woohoo! Well done. Okay, I'm going to go to the wee dancer pose now. That's a Jasana. Okay, so we're going to take our weight on the right foot. We're going to take the left foot in our hands. Okay, now we're just going to keep it nice and strong in the core. We're going to bend the knee first of all. It's easier to get into this pose if you bend the knee first of all. And then you're going to take yourself back, that left foot back. Okay? Right arm is going to come up towards the ceiling. And then you can try and straighten the leg if you wish. Okay? Hold it steady. Find a adjusty point on something. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back out. Bring that left leg round and above the top of the knee. I'm balanced everywhere today. Come down to squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. It's because I just had a plain white wall to look at. I have nothing to focus my attention on. Excuses, excuses. Alright, other side. Left foot. Right foot in the right hand. Okay, again, bend that knee first of all. Keep it strong in the core. Come forward, take that right foot back. Left hand comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Bring it down. Bring that right leg over. Keep the balance. Woo. Looking straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Come back up. Bring your feet to hip width apart. Well done if you did that really well. And again, don't worry, sometimes your balance can be really good some days and just a bit off on other days. Don't sweat it, just do what you can. Okay, feet hip width apart. Nice deep breath in, keep that core strong, come forward. Okay, I just want you to grab the elbows and I just want you to keep the core engaged, lift the kneecaps, but just allow the top part of your body to hang down with your crown chakra heading down towards the floor. And breathe. You may need to bring a bend in your knees if your hamstrings are struggling. Okay, that's okay, as long as your back is nice and straight. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring the hands down on the floor. Bend the knees. Bring your legs together. Now we're doing a little crow because we practiced this the other day in a class. It's probably just before this one, so I think we'll go and have another go at this. Right, now, if I come around this way, remember, hands in front, elbows in the crook of the knees there. You're pushing your legs against your arms are pushing against your legs, okay, so it keeps a nice and strong base. Core very, very strong, and again, if you're just new to this, you want to play around with your distribution of weight from the back of your hips here towards your hands. Alright, so just take it nice and slowly, just do 1 foot at a time. Otherwise, if you're ready, you're going to come forward, lift at the bottom, but keep that core strong. That's what's lifting up the hard part of your body. Legs and arms together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. It's always good to practice these every now and then when you're warmed up enough. Okay, excellent. Now if you're struggling with your wrists, by the way, okay, it's one of those things, wrists are not a particularly strong joint, but they're obviously quite flexible. So just keep them moving back and forward, give them some nice rounded movements. The only way really to make wrists strong again is just to slowly practice these balancing postures and planks and things like that. You know, they'll soon open up. That will start to elongate as well, and you'll feel the strength will definitely come through the arms all the way down through to the joints. Okay, feet together, take a nice deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Always good to get a nice deep forward fold in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, right, I just want to do a couple of nice seated postures to finish. And a twist. Okay, so bring this right foot up. I'm going to come into Janusarsasana A. Now remember, if you're struggling here, you can always place a block underneath here, or a few books, or a pillow, or a cushion or something under there, which we can rest that knee on, if it's too strong in the right hip. I want to try and keep these hips square on. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to come forward over that extended leg. Okay, and again, don't worry about not getting down as deep as I'm doing. Very much depends on your hip, and it depends on your lower back, and you know, just take it easy and gently, and you will get to that point where you can bring yourself quite deeply down. Breathing 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, slowly coming back up again. Okay, I just want you to bring that right foot in line with your hip. Okay, make sure the space here in line with your hip. Take a nice deep breath in here. Raise that right arm up towards the ceiling and bring it down into the space here. Rotate the hand round so the thumb is pointing down. Bring that right knee in towards the shoulder joint. Take that right arm round. Now you might not get it all the way round, you might just get it to here. That's fine. Go where you can manage. Those who can get it round, take the left hand round and grab the hand if you can. Take a nice deep breath in here and come forward. So a lot going on with that posture. So you might even just be here going, you're having a laugh, how on earth am I going to get my arm around there? And that's cool, that's where I was as well when I first started this posture. You just have to work gently with it. Okay, don't force anything. If you need to get a belt or a dressing gown belt, quite often you can do that. So for example, some people might be struggling here, but you can have a belt. Let me quickly show you. I have a belt here. So you can always get yourself into a position like so. You're around here, you know. So you might be there, and that's great, you know. You'll soon get to here, and then to here, until you're eventually grasping your both hands. So a belt or a dressing gown cord is perfect for that. All right, so slowly come out of that position. Deep breath, come forward again just to rock out that twist. Marichasanas A, start of four Marichasanas that become more progressive. This is the first of 4. So if you're just a beginner, you know, you might think there's 4, but you know, again, just slowly does it, it's so important. All right, left foot up, Janusarsasana A, just remember, bring that heel right up to the perineum if you can, and using assistance if you need. Nice deep breath in here, and exhale forward. Because we don't have to rush through these postures necessarily, even though it's a sweet spot yoga. You can always pause me if you want to spend a bit more time just relaxing into this position. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Come back up again. Okay, now we're going to move that leg again to the same other side. We move on to Marichasana A. Make sure that foot is in line with your hip. Inhale, bring the arm up. Exhale, bring it down in the middle here. Bring that left knee in towards the left shoulder. Take the hand round. Right hand round. Grab the hand or the wrist if you really are quite advanced in this posture. Take your belt, of course, if you need. And then try and relax. You want to come forward. Try and relax the shoulders, which I know can sometimes be a little bit like you're having a laugh. You want me to relax in this posture. I do love this posture. When you get to the point where you're quite comfortable with this, I just find this totally and utterly sorts out any tightness in my shoulders. It sorts out any pectoral muscle tightness as well, and I love it. You know, if you've got any tightness in your neck, your trapezius muscle down the neck into the shoulders, I find this does wonders. Okay, and release. Well done. Bring that left leg down. Nice deep breath in here again, and exhale forward. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, we're just going to do a nice little gentle back position. Alright, so we're going to come forward into Sphinx. Okay, now you might feel after those last 2 postures that your back is feeling really tight, okay, because you've done quite a lot of forward folding, so just take it easy. Just take some nice deep breaths, allow the back to relax. If the back is really struggling, you can engage your glute muscles a little bit, but otherwise just allow it just to slowly ease itself into position. Okay, take a few breaths here. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, we're going to bring that right foot up here, okay? We're going to take the right hand round, we're going to grab that right foot. Alright, we're going to push that right foot away. Alright, so we're going to lift up in the chest, push the right foot away from your body. Alright, so you're going to allow that nice shoulder stretch, but you also give your back a nice little back bend into the process. So take a nice breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Take that right foot down. Take 2 breaths here, back in Sphinx. 1 and 2. Nice deep breath in, left leg, left hand. Push the left foot away, lift up in the chest. Relax the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Well done. Back to Sphinx. 2 breaths here. 1 and 2. Coming down, hands under the shoulders. Right, we're going to slowly come back into child's pose. Okay, take it easy if you've got lower back tension or just your lower back struggles. Just take it nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come back up again. Well done. Now come back into seated position just to make sure your back is absolutely fine. We're going to come forward for one more Paschimottanasana. I always find that no matter what back bends you do, it's always good to come into a forward fold just for a few breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Well done, everybody. Sweet spot yoga for today. We'll just finish as normal. Make sure you give yourself a few minutes of Shavasana. Really important. And we'll just finish off the class today as always. Just reconnecting again back into the heart chakra. Take a nice deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done, everybody. See you next time.